You ever wonder what the day in the life of a 3.5 year carnivore is like? Well, I've been on the carnivore diet for 3 years, actually, 3.5 years, I should say. And I am going to tell you what a day is like for me. Now, let me explain something. First, probably 90, 60, 90 days or so, I lost a good amount of weight. I lost, I think it was about 60 pounds, and in the first year, I lost around 80, 85 pounds or so. Altogether, I've lost over 85 pounds, not to 100 yet, maybe more like the 90, 95 pound range. Um, but that's where I'm at. 3.5 years. I got rid of lots of things. I haven't had an AFib episode in over 3 years now, almost 3.5 years. And I was having 2, 3 episodes of AFib every week where my heart would start racing and just get erratic and all that kind of stuff. So I was having that. I had joint pain, some arthritis in my big toes, back pain. I couldn't sleep at night in bed more than 2 to 3 hours. So I had all kinds of different things, snoring, all kinds of stuff that was happening before carnivore. And at different points in carnivore, that stuff all went away. Some of it went away within the first 2 to 4 weeks or so, some of it for a few months. It took, energy levels got better, but it probably took me more 4, 5, 6 months for the energy levels to really spike up. Um, the joint pain within the first month or two was pretty much gone. So there was different things. First few days, I stopped snoring, that kind of stuff, right? A lot of different things that helped, um, got better and so forth from doing the carnivore diet. So 3.5 years now on the carnivore diet. And this is what a typical day is like for me. So I'm going to take you through kind of like what I do with eating, but also other things. This is a Saturday and it is a college football championship game. So I'm going to be watching some of that today on TV, but I'm going to be doing some other things. I'm going to be cooking. I've already got it out on the grill and I'll show you some St. Louis style ribs. So, some bigger spare ribs that I am going to be smoking on my pellet grill. They're already out there, put them on the grill about a half hour ago. So they're starting to cook up 225 degrees. So I'm going to show you that, show you just everything I eat, how often I probably would eat in a day, that type of thing, if I'm not fasting, which I will do sometimes too. Usually once a week, I'll do a fast of about 48 hours to 72 hours, somewhere in that range. About once a week, maybe a little bit less than once a week, maybe once every week and a half, somewhere in there, that I'll do that. Otherwise, this is kind of what a typical day looks like. So come on in and join me and see what I do. So I got some football on here. I don't know why in this camera mode the screen on the right looks so blue. It really isn't in person, but it does in this camera for some reason. But anyway, watching some football here today. Okay, so this is my pellet grill. It's a Z Grills brand. But anyway, I've got this at the edge of my garage here with the door open because it's kind of doing a little bit of a freezing rain thing today. But anyway, yeah, here's the ribs I got going here. We're gonna have these cooking over about 5 to 6 hours. My first meal for the day consists of 3 burger patties and a couple of hot dogs. Hot dogs maybe not the cleanest, but that's okay. And I'm having some fermented foods with it. I like to do fermented foods with all the meat that I eat. And you see here how I just dip the meat into the fermented foods and then eat it. All right, so these ribs look done. Going to check temperature really quick. But I'm pretty sure they should be done here. Yeah, they're getting up there. Yep, so they're gonna be about 190, a little over 190, so they are done. We're gonna take these off. All right, and I got them inside here now. And I like to cook my ribs about 185 to 190 or so. They were just a little over 190, but that's good. That's fine. Went for about 5 to 5.5 hours on the smoker. And well, these ribs are going to be my second meal of the day because I ended up eating 2 meals today. And I'm going to have a rack of these. The other rack, my wife will have some. I don't know how much she'll have, but and then maybe I'll have a little bit of what's left over, or it'll just be leftovers, whatever.